Hello friends! I know I talk a lot in my videos about my love for vintage, and I am a big fan of shopping secondhand. But I am also realistic enough to know that we can't always buy everything secondhand all of the time. Sometimes, for a variety of reasons, we are going to end up buying new. So, in this video, I have rounded up some of my current furniture and home decor favorites from some of the biggest retailers out there that we all know quite well. There's a little bit of anything and everything at a variety of price points, and I'm also going to provide a few styling tips for how I would go about using some of these pieces. Everything's going to be linked on a Pinterest board. I will put that information in the description. And now, let's get started. Let's kick things off with a few of my favorite things at West Elm right now. Here we have these Riley nesting nightstands, and I just think these are so sleek and so stylish. I love this olive green. I think that these would be great in a neutral bedroom where you were looking to inject a little bit of color. But the ivory is good too, especially if you were looking to contrast more colorful walls in your bedroom. And while these are considered a nightstand, I do think that you could also use these as end tables with a lower profile sofa. The Amelia Woven Table Lamp. This is just a great lamp. I think sometimes rattan is sort of seen as a more traditional material, but the shape of this lamp is actually really clean and contemporary, and I like that it has that sort of juxtaposition to it. This would look great in a lot of different spaces, but would definitely be good somewhere that you were looking to add some warmth and some texture. The Gunnison Leather Chair. I was just immediately drawn to this chair, and I think because it reminds me of this vintage Italian lounge chair. Now, is $3,500 what I would consider a great deal on a chair? Maybe not, but it's still half the price of these vintage ones, so I guess that's not too bad. And yes, you will notice that a lot of the prices in this video are going to be in Canadian dollars because I am a Canadian who lives in Canada. For my American viewers, just remember that you're going to be paying less than this, and I'm going to try really hard not to be bitter about that. The Rowley pillow covers. Now, I think West Elm is typically a really good source for toss cushions. I have a few from there myself, and while I am typically more drawn to colorful throw pillows, I do actually think that these neutral ones are quite nice. They come in two colors, both would be very easy to work with. They have some pattern to them, but it's really subtle, and I just think that these would be an easy, really nice addition to a variety of interiors. So here we have this burled wood jewelry box, and I think this is just a really lovely piece. I'm a big fan of burled wood, and it does seem to be a finish that's really popular right now. I think it just has a really great vintage quality to it, and if you are in the market for a jewelry box, this is definitely one worth considering. Okay, here we go. It's time for IKEA. Now, there's so much stuff there. This was really challenging to narrow down, but I think I've managed to find a few good ones. Okay, so we have the, I'm gonna guess, Jarlasa side table. Now, this table is part of IKEA's Natilverkad collection of reissued classic pieces. It was originally designed in 1984 by Niels Gamelard, who designed a lot of really great pieces for IKEA. This table in particular, I think is really great. The white is good, but of course the red is great because we now all know about the unexpected red theory. And it's just such a versatile piece. I think that the casters make it especially functional, and you could just use this in a variety of spaces and a variety of ways. So here we have the Fado table lamp, which has been around for quite some time now, I believe, and I can understand why. It's just a really great, simple design that would have real longevity. It's a great light source for a spot where you need a light, but you don't necessarily want like a bigger, bulkier statement fixture. So it would just tuck in easily on an end table or nightstand or a credenza without drawing too much attention. Okay, we have this set of candle holders, the Tuv Cornell, I'm gonna guess. Anyways, these are part, again, of the Natilvercad collection, and they were originally designed in 1982. And I think you can really see that postmodern aesthetic with these. I think that these are great. I actually have a set of them myself. I think they're really fun and colorful, and I have been noticing some really like fun, colorful, striped taper candles around lately, like these ones from Hay, and I think that these could look really great with candle holders like this. Okay, here we have this Vitarna 4-poster bed, and I have not seen this in person yet. I think it's quite new, but I'm just kind of blown away by this. I mean, when have you ever seen a 4-poster bed at this kind of price point? Now, they've got a bunch of inspo photos showing this with drapes, and I'm sure a lot of people will do that, and you definitely could, but I do actually really like the clean contemporary lines of this bed all on its own. Just a really cool piece. These Bonad goblets, I think, are really nice. I like the shape, I like the color, and of course, I like the price. These would work well with a variety of table settings for pretty much any occasion. Just good, basic, affordable glassware. CB2. Now, we don't have a CB2 here in the city I reside in, but I have ordered things from them online before, and I do generally like a lot of their stuff. So here we go. Here we have the Hank tufted dining chair, and I think this is just a really nice chair. And if you are someone that likes an upholstered dining chair, I think that this is a really fresh and interesting take on a classic Parsons chair. I like the lower, wider profile, and I like the upholstered leg. And I really like the color. I've mentioned before that I'm really into this like red and blue color combination that we've been seeing quite a lot lately. And I think that this chair would look great in a variety of dining spaces that have red or rust, burgundy, or some variation of a reddish stained wood. So the Kubo coffee table is an indoor-outdoor table, which I'm sure would definitely work in a lot of outdoor spaces, but I really like the idea of using this table indoors. I think it could be a great transitional piece in a slightly more traditional space that could maybe use a bit of a modern touch to keep things interesting. And the simplicity of the design, I think, would allow for a lot of flexibility in styling. The Horseshoe 52-inch lacquered linen console table. I think this is another great occasional table from CB2. I really like the shape of this, and I think this lacquered linen finish is an interesting texture. Black and ivory give you two very neutral, very easy to use color options. I would love to see this in a front entry with a couple of interesting ottomans underneath and a bold piece of artwork above. So this is the Orsino Green Marble Fruit Bowl. Now, as I've mentioned before, colorful marble, extremely popular right now, and while the price point of this fruit bowl maybe not the most affordable fruit bowl I've ever seen, but certainly less expensive than getting all new marble countertops. The Gigi polished stainless steel floor lamp. I am kind of obsessed with this lamp. I think this is just gorgeous. The shape of this is actually really similar to the rattan table lamp that we looked at from West Elm, but this polished stainless steel finish gives it a completely different look. I think this would be lovely in a living room, especially one that's in need of a little touch of glam. Okay, this next one is for my American friends because not only was Target's time in Canada very short-lived, but they don't even ship here anymore. It seems that with the 80s aesthetic trending lately, that we are also seeing a resurgence in the color mauve. And these towels would be a great way of adding a little touch of mauve to your bathroom. I also think that the border stitching on these is a nice little detail. So this wavy pendant reminded me of the dancing pendant from Otto Copenhagen, if any of you are familiar. A similar look at a fraction of the price. And I think this could look really cute in a little breakfast nook. So this modern channel ottoman, I just think is a really good little ottoman at a great price. And it comes in several different color and fabric options, which is another added bonus. You could put a couple of these under a console table or place them at the foot of the bed. Just a really great versatile piece. So Target, I think, is always a good source for vases. I mean, they have a ton of them online, and I quite liked this one. I like the shape of this. I think the color is good, and I think this could be a nice addition to a mid-century modern inspired space. So here we have this 3-piece duvet set, and obviously I've never seen this in person, so I cannot vouch for the quality, but it's very affordable. I like that it's wrinkle-free, and I like that it has a lot of color options. I like solid color bedding sets like this because I think they're a great base on which you can layer lots of other colors and patterns. So just a good, sensible way to go. Well, that's all I have for you today. Let me know, you guys, if this is a video that you enjoy, if you would like to see more like this, and if you have any requests for specific stores you'd like me to check out, leave me a comment. Thanks so much for being here. I hope that we will see you again at the next one, and bye for now.